Wait. I've just greeted you all and said hello everyone in my Secwepemc language. My name is Dawn Morrison and I am the founder and director of the Working Group on Indigenous Food Sovereignty. And I'm happy to be here today on the traditional unceded Coast Salish territory of the Musqueam people, where the people from the UBC Farm and the Indigenous Health Garden, Wilson Mendez, Jaya, and a number of other volunteers and helpers help to steward this land in the present day reality. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about who we are as the Working Group on Indigenous Food Sovereignty and ask for your support in a crowdfunding campaign to support us in our efforts of mobilizing knowledge, increasing awareness of the issues, concerns, situations, and strategies that are impacting Indigenous peoples in the present day reality, and our ability to respond to our own needs for healthy amounts of culturally appropriate Indigenous foods in the forest, fields, and waterways where we've hunted, fished, farmed, and gathered for thousands of years. We've developed some of the most sustainable adaptation strategies of humanity in hunting and gathering societies that still to this day persist into the 21st century. Yet, we experience huge disparity in the social determinants of health and health outcomes. We experience poverty, lack of affordable housing, food insecurity, and a huge number of mental health and substance abuse issues in the stress and the trauma that is encoded within our ancestral memory and some of the social justice issues and experiences we've had throughout history of colonization. Yet we are strong and resilient, and we're mobilizing Indigenous food sovereignty knowledge in response to coloniality, climate change, capitalism, the corporate control of the food system. But we need the help of you and many others. The strength of our work lies in our networks. The power is in the people. So we're working to revitalize intertribal trade relationships and trade networks and all of the knowledge around that. We're also looking to support projects that will enable communities to adapt to things like climate change and to affirm our cultures and to build and appreciate on the strengths of that, and to recognize that we have the living reality encoded within our ancestral memory that teaches us how to be food sovereign and to achieve that. But we must adapt that to the present day and to be able to develop the projects that we're working on right now that have been developed based on 10 years of analysis and knowledge and wisdom and values that the many Indigenous communities have shared with us. So the three projects that we are developing are the Decolonizing Research and Relationships Cross-Cultural Interface Project, focusing more on the research and development phase. The second project is the Indigenous Food and Farm School program, where we would develop online tools and curriculum that would enable communities to develop their own community-based economic development strategies as an alternative to large-scale resource extraction. That would enable us to build on the sharing and the trading, the strengths of our cultures, but also cross-fertilize with the small-scale market approach to generating revenue and developing our own financial institutions and intermediaries for doing that. The third project is the Wild Salmon Caravan. So the Wild Salmon Caravan, we're calling on the Rainbow Nations, people of all creeds and cultures, to come out in full color and a lively expression of our love and honor of wild salmon, our most important Indigenous food and cultural and ecological keystone species. We're organizing a Mardi Gras style parade here in Vancouver on October 7th. We'll be starting at the Friendship Center and going down Commercial Drive, ending at Trout Lake. From there, the caravan will travel on to the Stalo territory in Chilliwack, to the Ntlakatmuk territory in the Coquihalla Mountains and Merritt, and then on to Kamloops, Secwepemc, and the Adams Lake Nisconnet to Secwepemc in Chase, BC. So we hope you'll join us. We invite you to donate in whatever denomination you choose to any one of our projects. Highlighting the Wild Salmon Caravan is the most immediate need, and we hope that you will also come out and join us and help us honor this amazing land and food system that's been here for thousands of years. Cook's Jam, Sultan, all my relations.